It's the old fella back. New Year or Mr. B, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, Bad Skin, dope. The singer out of them. Just done this chat with her. What a lovely person she is. Honest, there's some lovely people out there. And this was fun. Information. I'll have information and links all down below to the band, to their channels and stuff like that. But anyway, just thought I'd mention that as I normally do. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's get on with this. Here we go. Everyone, it's the old fella back, and with me today I have
Dope from Bad Skin. Hi guys, directly from Montreal.
Yes, Canada. I've been there a few times.
You did?
Yeah, I've got relations there.
Oh,
Down Toronto, or Toronto, as you want to call it. But yeah, yeah. Right now, the first question I'm going to ask you is, how did you come up with the name for the band?
oh my God, it's a short story actually. I always liked the name Bad Skin because of what it means. In the society that we live right now, when you're young, we put pressure because your skin is not perfect, because you have pimples. Later on in your life is the wrinkles.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's kind of, oh, you look like 20, so I don't know what. So that's pretty it. It's really like to say like fuck all those pressure that the society puts on you, and just like we're Bad Skin, and so what,
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, 20. I'm a year older tomorrow. But it's like you see, this is. I always ask a band how they come up with the name, and there's always a reason behind it. It's the same
Absolutely.
Same with my channel. I was called Mr. B when I was at work, so I thought, well, I'm old, so that's how it happened.
Amazing.
And because nobody got it, so that's another good thing. Yeah. Right. It's a sort of right, guitars. I always ask, I'm a bit of a geeky thing when it comes to guitars. How many guitars do you own?
I own 3 or 4 guitars, but I only play with 2 guitars. So I play with my black guitar. It's I don't remember the name. I think it's an Epiphone. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Or a Fender. I'm not a guitar girl, so
No, it's all right.
I really go with the looks. I rather have like a guitar that looks and sounds good than like having like a fancy guitar. And I have this Strat. It's a vintage Strat, and it's all pink. It's like this color is like cherry pink. And I play with those 2 guitars. Those are my main guitars that I like to play with.
I've got a pink guitar.
I can show it to you if you want.
Well, I can't show you why it's in the cupboard, but it's a Les Paul and it's pink.
Oh,
It's like two-tone pink.
amazing.
The only reason they got that was because it was being sold at half price.
Oh,
They got an offer on, brand new, half price. I thought, well, that's it. Otherwise, I'd never have owned it. It's a £3,000 guitar, but I'd never
wow.
have, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's another thing, right? About makes. Do you use any particular brand of pick?
No, but I like hard picks. I don't like when they're too fast, because we play fast, so I like when it's hard, and any kind. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, where is it? I always keep one in my bra, and I always keep one in my hand. So whenever I lose it on stage, I just grab it fast and just keep playing. But
Yeah.
any pick. I don't have any discrimination, any color. I love all the colors. All the colors, all the sizes, just it has to be hard. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll tell you what, if somebody just joined in at this particular moment, you said that, they'd be wondering what you're talking about.
I like
Sorry.
my pick how I like my mans. Any but it has to be hard.
All right, my sense of humour, honest. But yeah, because I have got a really strange sense of humour. But like with punk rock and things like, obviously you've been to the Rebellion Festival. How did
Yes.
you find that?
Oh my God, it was amazing. It was just so fun to see everybody all around the world having the same like the same love for punk rock, and so many talented people. Like that's when you go around and you walk around in festivals, that's when you notice that punk rock is really like all around the world, and it's really not dead. So for people that say that it's dead, it's not yet.
No,
But so fun. We met so many people, and people are so kind, you know. And in the music scene, it's always like so fun, and people are so welcoming, and we had so much fun. We created so many contacts and so many like relationships with people. I still talk and send message to people that I met there, and great people. The organization too, so well organized. The festival was really well organized. Sometimes we forget about the people behind the festivals, and but it was lovely. People were amazing, and we had such a great time there. We would go back anytime.
yeah, I mean, I've heard about. I've never actually been there. I've tend to go to the opposite end of the country,
Oh, okay.
south to Brighton. That's where I met Rum Kicks and 18 Fevers, because I'd interviewed both of them and I've actually met them. They are lovely people. This was the thing about punk rock, just because people were judging people on how they looked. You don't judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
They are lovely people. I mean, you know, I don't how well is punk rock accepted in Canada?
It's not that popular because most of the people just like listen to trap music and hip hop. I enjoy it too, don't get me wrong, but the scene is still there. Like there's still some festivals, and there's still like people. It's Canada is really accepting. Like it's a country, like it's a really accepting country. So there's no really judgment about that. But it's still present. Not like at Rebellion. Rebellion was just like crazy. Like there's so many people there. You can see that they really enjoy, and it's part of them. Punk rock is really part of them.
I think it's the biggest do in the world. I'm not sure. I won't- You know, don't, I'm not sure about it. I know it's a huge event that happens, and they've been doing it for so many years now that you know it's organised well. But the trouble is, for someone like me, if I want to go, it's expensive because let's say I want to go and see certain bands, you have to pay for the whole 3 days or whatever it is. And you know, to me, you know, it's wrong. But never mind. Them,
Yeah, but we're in a certain type of times that punk rock is now a little bit. It's a little bit capitalized, you know what I mean? And you have to pay in a way to support bands, you know what I mean? And if you want Rebellion to continue happening,
yeah,
people need to pay the
yeah,
tickets or whatever. Maybe
yeah.
the price is too high. I don't know, because I
Well,
haven't paid tickets. You know, we had the chance to be invited for free and play whatever. But I feel just like the experience is just like it's not any price. You know, it's not.
no, it's no. What it is, all I'm saying is, it's like, um, if I only wanted to go, like if I go to the Download Festival, if I just wanted to go for one day, I can go for one day. I'm not sure how it works. I think they've got an X amount, and then they do the days sort of after they've sold all them. But it is indoors. It's the
It
only,
is,
yeah,
and I think I enjoyed the fact that it was indoors because it was different. And you know, us girls with the makeup, the hair and everything. I was really happy that it was not outside, since also England, it's like a rainy country, you know what I mean? So
Oh,
I was
yes, I do.
happy. I was happy not to be in the mud for once, you know? So I enjoyed it, and it was kind of different too, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it blows your hair. Well, apart from my hair, because I don't have any, but that's where I've got this on. But 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 yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, it is a great festival, and I recommend anybody, you know, that's into punk to go. That is the place for it, and
Yeah.
2nd of April, August, 2nd of August again, isn't it? So, yep, if I'm not.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But this is it. See, like with my channel, I react to all sorts of bands, different genres. I don't care as long as they're not boy bands. I'm not bothered because they don't play their instruments. I,
Boy band?
you know, boy bands, they just sing, don't they? They don't play their instruments. And the most of the reactions I've been doing, obviously, to female bands, because men have held females back for so many years. Now they're showing us, oh, look, we can play just as well as you, if not better. And that's what I'm here for, to support bands and everything else. Right, here's another question. What's your favorite food and drink?
Oh my God. Okay. So lately, I'm really a gin and tequila girl
Ooh.
because I'm gluten free, so I cannot have most of the beers and vodka. So I really enjoy tequila. Like I can drink like one bottle of tequila, like with no lemons, no salt, nothing. Gin, I love Hendrix particularly. And but I also like to do espresso martini because I really am a coffee girl. I love coffee. Right now I'm drinking a coffee. And espresso martini. And my food, I would say I really love seafood, like lobsters, sushi, stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah.
I love a good food. I'm really a foodie. I love good food. But I like to enjoy also like small like burgers or stuff like that. As long as it's gluten free, I'm not really difficult with food. I can eat anything, really.
Yeah. I mean, I don't drink alcohol. I stopped.
You don't drink? Oh, it's good. It's good. No, for real, it's really good not to drink. You lose your
I,
mind.
I stopped in
You
1980. If I
uh,
didn't, I won't be here now.
thank God.
So, you know, but anyway, you know, yes, I'm a coffee drinker as well.
Oh, so good. Mochaccino is the best. I
I
love to
went
drink.
I went to look for my mug. It's not here.
Where's your coffee? Chooks, ching.
No, it's all right. I drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, it's food. I mean, I eat all sorts of food.
Exactly.
You know, I cook myself and I do all sorts and I eat too much, but you know, never mind. Better than not to. Right, here's another one. What scares you and what makes you happy?
Ooh, what scares me? Um, I think my biggest fear is to lose like somebody close from my family because my family is really important for me. So losing my dad, losing my mom is like my biggest fear. Like, yeah, because
Yeah.
anytime I have a question or I'm hesitant on making a decision or I'm like, oh, what can I do? What should I do? My parents are my biggest supporter and my biggest. You're never gonna have a better advice from anyone than your parents. You know, your parents, they're even if you think you're doing something good, they're gonna tell you no, it's wrong and you should do it this way. My parents, like losing my parents, losing my family, my sister, I love my sister to death. I could kill for her. She's my biggest supporter. She's always helping us with the band. She's actually my makeup artist, so she's always doing my makeup for all the video clips. She's always she's always super implicated in our projects. So losing my sister, losing my family, my biggest fear. So for real, yes.
Right. The happy bit.
And what was the other question? Just
What
the
makes
fear?
you happy?
Oh, what makes me happy? I think just seeing other people happy, like just like real love, because I feel like people lately they're so like hateful, and it's so easy to make somebody feel bad. I rather make people feel good, and like happiness, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I've had some very humbling moments on my channel with some of the comments from people. So nice. And when you think about it, these are people from all around the world, and they're just lovely.
Yeah, and whenever you inspire someone too, I think it makes me happy too. When I come off stage and there's a little girl saying, "Oh, I want to do a band too. Oh my God, you're inspiring me so much." So I think inspiring people and making them happy makes me happy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the favorite color.
Cola?
Yeah, favorite color.
I don't drink cola. That's the only thing that
color. Sorry,
oh my God.
My English isn't very good.
Don't worry, I'm kind of used to it. For England, we've been twice there, so I'm kidding. My ear is getting used to the.
I suppose I should have gone color.
Color. It's okay. Sorry. My favorite color, I don't know if you noticed,
pink,
but it's pink.
Well, I think so. Behind me, you've all got pink.
I love pink, and I feel sometimes people are like so afraid to wear colors. I'm a pink girl. I don't care. My car is pink. My guitar is pink. I love to fuck around with people and just dress in pink. And I think people are so afraid to be themselves. I'm not, like, I don't care. You can look at me, and I think it's like really bold to be like wearing all pink and be like, I don't give a fuck. I wear pink, I'm it. And people are gonna be like not impressed, but they're gonna be a little bit like scared or be like maybe hating, or they won't understand that why she's wearing pink so much. But it takes balls to just wear pink and just don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? So pink, and it's not because of Barbie or anything. I just like the color, and it makes us stand out a little bit, because people are like afraid to wear that color, that they see us wear it and they're like, okay, they have balls, from wearing pink,
Nothing wrong with wearing pink. I did have at one point I did have a pink shirt, but these days I won't be able to fit in it. But yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Do you name your guitars?
No, I had a ukulele. Well, I still have my ukulele, and I named her Luna, but I don't really name my guitars.
That's all right. That's all right, because you see interesting bands like one of the bass players who has got a bow in the end of the guitar, things like that. Which is cute. And that's another thing about female bands. They all look smart. It doesn't matter how you do it, they always look smart. Whereas the guys, jeans and t-shirts, do bad attitude and
But I think also like it's so important to dress yourself when you go on stage, because people, like you said, they're gonna pay $300, $20, $30, whatever the price is gonna be, but they still pay to see you perform. Why not dress as like the better you can and give them a show? You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little bit disrespectful just to put a t-shirt on and a jean and go perform. People pay to see you perform, so you have to dress really well.
Yeah, it's a male thing, that is, anyway. It's like egos. Females don't seem to have these egos that the males have got in the bands, and that's why they all get on so well and everything.
That's why I don't date musicians.
Yeah. Well, when did you start playing the guitar?
I started playing in 2015. I think a little bit before 2013, maybe something like this. I always sang since I was young. I was like 6, and I used to take the microphone and see, like, we used to watch TV shows with my parents, and I saw people perform, and I wanted to be one of the performers. I always knew I was going to be a performer. I don't know why, but I knew. And I still have like some videos from in the tapes recorders that we used to have, those big cameras like this.
Yes, I know. Yes.
You see me singing and performing, and just in my head, like I think when you're young, you have so many dreams, you know, and the older you get, and the pressure of everybody around you just want you to become part of the society. Just me, I knew I was not gonna have a 9 to 5 job. I'm not an office girl too, you know, and it was always like dreams, you know. And when you get old, you like kind of lose those the hopes that the dreams can become true, you know. So I started singing at like 6 maybe, and then I always liked art and music. So I started like having like in school, I used to take like the music classes, the music options. Then lately I started like paying for classes, so private classes, singing classes, piano classes, guitar classes. And my first show was like serious show was in high school. I sang a AC/DC song with some people, but nobody did rock, you know, in those times, you know, they all like sing something with the cute piano on the side. Yeah, I was like, no, I wanted the best guitar player and the best bassist and whatever, and we're gonna do like a punk show or rock show, whatever. So yeah.
Great, great. That's the way to be. That's the way to be. It's like with, like say, with music, obviously, I'm trying to think. About 1969, I'll be about 16 then, right? And of course, you want to buy a guitar. What we want one of them for? You know, that's what you used to get. You know, knockbacks all the time. No, nobody would support you, things like that. This is why I'm all for supporting bands and the things, because of what happened with me. I mean, yeah, I mean, I was in a band briefly. I'm completely self-taught playing the guitar. Never had a lesson in my life. Um, I just, I don't know. And I look, the only thing I do musically now is my intros, and they're getting sillier because I'm using a green screen and doing silly stunts. But
No, but you speak that in such a like funny way. But we need so many people like you. Like I'm so grateful you shared our thing and you support us and all those little videos that for you it's like small things. For us artists, it's like the biggest support you can give to an artist, and we need more people like you. You know, so don't.
well, no, there is a lot of people like me, but unfortunately, that they're only interested in what they call clickbait. You know, where there are loads of views. They're not interested about the smaller bands. Whereas I'm all for the smaller bands. I'm not bothered about views. Just get people over it. And a lot of people are thanking me for finding new bands. So I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to
Yeah,
keep going till the day I
there.
drop. but this is what it's about. This is what I want to do. Like with bands like yourself, I want to get people to get to know. You know, I mean, I even react to some bands I don't particularly like, but I'm not bothered. It's not about me. It's about the bands.
Absolutely, yes.
You know, I'll say, okay, this band's not sort of my cup of tea, as we say over here, but there's thousands of other people that are going to like it. So I'm there to try and support. This is why I like doing these. Well, I call them a chat, you know, more than an interview, to help raise people's awareness of bands and the people that are behind it. Because it's like, here's another thing, right? This is like the way you speak and the way you sing is completely different. It's normal, because when you hear someone sing, a lot of time you think that's how the voice normally sounds, but no, it's not. Because I mean, you're a good singer as well, you know. Even if I can't understand what you're singing about some of the time, but it doesn't matter. What? Well, I did say, okay. I said, you don't need to understand the vocal, the words, the attitude's there. Yeah, when you're singing, you've got the attitude. I thought, yeah, this is punk. This is punk. This is what it's about, and it's great. I'm trying to think what it was called.
Where are you going with that?
I have done basically with me. I've done so much stuff. So I'm just now looking to see which one I reacted to. Um, I could have loved you. That's what it translates to.
Oh yeah, I could have loved you. Yeah, j'aurais pu t'aimer.
That's it. And I probably messed up pronouncing that because that's what I said it originally, you know. But
Okay, don't worry.
um and but it's great. It's great. And the idea was I do that, then I put that out, then I put this out afterwards, you see. Set things up like that. But what's your plans? Where? Oh yeah, this is this. Where in the world would you most like to do a gig?
Oh my God, I think next step is gonna be like the Asian side of the world. First of all, I love food. I told you I love sushi. But uh, Japan, Korea, anywhere. For real, anywhere,
Right,
anywhere.
Japan, not a problem. Korea, no, they're really hateful towards punks. You ask Ewan out of Rum Kicks.
Yeah, girl, I love her so much.
Yeah, but Japan, they love it. Obviously, I know
Yes.
all this because I react to a lot of Japanese bands. There's Korean bands. I react to bands from all over the world, and but the Japanese ones really, really, take they oh, there's so many music venues in Japan everywhere, and
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Indonesia would be fun too.
Yeah, yeah, another one. Yeah,
But we're working stuff out. We're working stuff out. It's not, it's a possibility, you know, it's a big possibility. And when I have something in my mind, I make sure it happens. And I think that's something that afrays people that we do stuff. We actually make shit happen and we kick ass. So
that's
it might happen.
that's what punk rock's all about. Ewan is just the same. She's had this in her head and she's gone and done it. She's done toured Europe, Asia, all round. Because so it's part of being a punk, and it's great. It's great. Get out there and get out there, get out there. But is there anywhere in the world that you'd actually like to visit?
Um, I'm a big traveler. I love to be out of my comfort zone. I love to experience new food, try new stuff. I've been to Morocco. I've been to South America. The UK was great. So
Small.
any part that we're gonna have the chance to go and perform, we'll take it. You know, if it's not too complicated to go, we'll just go. You know, we went to Bulgaria also, so that was amazing. I think is one of my favorite that we did last summer. It was so great. Difference, you know, just to get out of Canada. It's just any places. I cannot name one place because I want to do them all.
Oh, right, yeah, that's fine. I mean,
I'm spraying that in the universe. Any place, everywhere. Let's go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's it. That's what it's all about. And that. Do you use any particular amplifier and pedals on with your
Uh,
guitar?
I have a boss pedal. Uh, I'm not really complicated. Like we never play with our amps when we travel.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I like Marshall. I like Marshall. I don't really own a Marshall, but whenever I play with a Marshall, I enjoy it. As long as it has a little bit of distortion and that it sounds good, I'm not picky at all. Like anything, I think it's more of the source, you know, the playing, the source, and
Yeah.
having fun on. I don't really have a particular. With time we try to become more professional, and in a certain way we build our gear too, you know, we start spending more money and more quality gear because we just want to give the best quality of sound to our audience. But I'm not really like picky and oh, if I don't have my amp I'm not playing. No, not at all. Like
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
played stages, we've played in big stages. So as long as I have my guitar, my pedal, and an amp, I'm good to go.
Right. How long's the band been together?
2015.
Right. Right.
So it's always gonna be almost gonna be 10 years soon.
Ooh, you'll have to celebrate that one then.
Absolutely, yes, we
That'll be
are.
that'll be a load of tequila for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I no, this is interesting. I mean, I find it fascinating about because with like female rock bands or anything like that, there was always a stigma to them, right? Always. You'll never do it. And it was always male dominated. The first rock band that I know of, you might know of these, they're from America called Fanny.
Oh no, I don't know that band. I'll Google it after and I'll make sure I listen to it though.
Because I think their tune ain't that peculiar. Got to number 2 over here, and it was interesting because they've even made a film about them now. This is all finally we're famous because the things they went through. What are you doing here? It's sort of oh, it just annoys me. It just annoys me because but it's like with women. Okay, obviously guitars are always designed for men. Yeah, and if women aren't quite as tall, it looks bigger on them, but it doesn't stop them from playing it. Flipping heck.
Exactly.
They really are. This is great to see. This is what I'm all for. I'm all for supporting. It's equal rights. Yeah,
Yes.
and equal pay, by the way.
But we're not crazy, like we're feminists, but we're like really for equality, and not even more like equality, it's more like justice. We don't like injustice stuff, or people being hateful. We're not crazy too, like we're not extremists too, you know what I mean? As
Yeah,
long
yeah, I
as
know.
people other, like that's it. But we're not gonna be like, oh, I'm a female, so I don't want you touching my. No, me, I'm a touchy person. I love to touch people. I
Ugh.
don't take I don't take stuff too seriously too. I can take a joke too. So you have to have like a balance of stuff. You cannot always take everything too personal because then it's not going to be fun. But I understand that people have suffered from injustice or or bad experience too, in the scene. But I think if you're put in your head that you're weak, people are going to sense that you're weak. So you just need to put your limits and joke around. I've worked in bars all my life. There's old like guys that tell me stuff, and I'm just like, and I laugh and I clap back with another joke instead of being like, oh my God, what did he just say? Oh my God, I feel bad. No, I clap back with another joke. He laughs and just to have fun. But there's some people that needs to be put in their place. So
Yeah.
you don't have to be scared of doing that. But
No.
most of we had good experience. I cannot say we had bad experience. At the beginning, it was a little bit harsh because we wanted to prove ourselves. We were nothing. We didn't have any songs. We didn't have any albums. We didn't have any shows. So at first, it was. I think two or three times I heard like comments like about like the fact that I was a girl. But besides that, like I didn't let that stop our dreams and
Mm.
je m'en fous. That's why we wrote the song Je m'en fous. It means I don't give a
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Who were your influences? What when you were growing up, who was your influences?
Um I really started doing music because I listened to grunge when I was younger. So I listened to, of course, Nirvana,
Yeah.
Hole, Courtney Love. I love Courtney Love. L7, I think it was one of my biggest inspiration. And I at the beginning I didn't thought I wanted to be. I didn't thought I was gonna have a all girl band, but it's just with time I try to do two bands with guys and girls, but it didn't really work out. People wanted to call the band in certain type of name. I always knew my band had to be called Bad Skin. So like I knew it, and then I noticed I was like, maybe I can do something like L7, and it's gonna be more because my goal is always to it's always for people to remember us and to impact them in a way like, oh shit, like what did I just see, what did I just experience? So I thought, and I noticed that if we are all girls and we kick ass, people are gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, and we're gonna stand out. I think that was my main goal. It was to stand out, you know. So I said, oh, there's not a lot of girl bands, you know, and the other guys that I try to make the bands with, they're just trying to fuck me, or they're trying to take advantage of me, or they're not doing what I want. Like the vision was not the same one. So I just said, you know what? Why can I not do it by myself, you know? Because back in the days, I was not the best guitar player, and I'm still not the best guitar player, but I knew I had like this fire in me and that I was like a performer. So I said, I don't need strong guys behind me. I just need strong girls behind me, and we can make it work, you know? So listening to Nirvana, to L7, Courtney Love, seeing all those bands with like female girls, I was like, we can do this. Why not, you know?
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, well, I suppose my influences go back even further. Band called T-Rex, if you've ever heard of them.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm gonna go. I'm
Have
taking
you
notes of the bands.
have you heard of a song called 20th Century Boy?
Yes, yes.
That's T-Rex.
Oh, okay. You see, sometimes you don't know the band, but you know the song.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. But I mean, that's going back to the 70s, you know, when we all wore silly clothes, big wide, you know, high boots and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's fascinating that this is what I like. I mean, how did you all meet up then?
So yeah, so when I started doing music, like seriously, like I wanted to create a band, I tried with two other bands. So I went to play with some guys, it didn't work out. I went to play with another guy who was not taking it seriously. He was like, I'm in love with you. I'm like, that's not the
Yeah,
point.
but how did you?
That's
What I'm saying is, how did you meet the girls in the band? How did you meet them?
Yeah, exactly. So when I tried with the other bands and then it didn't work out, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do my own thing and I'm just gonna start it from scratch. But I didn't really had like people around me playing really music, you know, like I used to live a little bit further from Montreal, so like 15 minutes away from Montreal. And around me in my high school, nobody really did like rock music, you know.
Yeah,
So I was like, okay, I need to go to Montreal. I need to hang with people that really are musicians. So I just started like putting like flyers, like really flyers. Back in the days, Facebook started happening, but social media was not really like present, you know.
yeah, no, yeah,
So I said, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna write something and I'm gonna try to make it as like flashy so people can see it. And I'm just gonna put it everywhere that I think that people are gonna see it. So I went to high school. I went to it's not universities, but yes, schools. I went to music schools. I went to metros too. I put some flyers on the metro, and I was so lucky. Some girls called me, and we created the band.
I'm right. You were determined, weren't you? You really, really were.
Yes, I was really determined.
Good. That's good. That's something a lot of people don't have. The determination. You get knocked down, you get back up, and you go for it, and you know what you want. That's great. I really like that. I really like that in a person because it's like let's say the point where I am with my life. Obviously, I'm retired, but I'm having more fun now than I ever have because of my YouTube channel. It's, I mean, I do play. I'm no flipping guitarist, but because I do my own intros, it's like me doing me a little bit of music, if you like, and and having fun with a green screen. So I'm having an absolute ball of a time at the moment. Okay, I do tend to put silly hours in. I mean, the next 10 days of reactions are already done and up there. Because that gives me free time to do other things and things like that. And yeah, what do you here's the question for you. What do you think of reaction channels, YouTube reaction channels?
I love it. I love it. When I saw your video, I was really happy. Actually, I was not expecting that. And any opinion, bad publicity or good publicity is still publicity. So
Well, you know what? Well, I saw that. I thought, oh, bad skin. I thought I've never reacted. How did I miss them? So of course, then you got you in there and everything. I thought, oh, we're doing this. We're not going to mess about. So and that's it. Once I react to a band once, I tend to react to them quite a lot if I can to get them, to get them circulated, get them known. And so I was checking out some of this stuff. I thought, well, I'll do this now, and then I'll do that later, and that's and this is what it's all about with me. I just want people to get to know the bands, and this is why I like doing the interview, this chats, to find out more about the people behind the band. And blimey, I mean, I take it you'd love to hit the big time with your music, yeah?
yeah, absolutely. Trying to make a living with music. It's hard, but I've just noticed, like regular jobs or when you work for somebody, they're not always gonna treat you right. Sometimes you're gonna give your 200% for a company and they're gonna replace you like that. So I don't want that. I don't want to be unstable. If I work for something, might as well work for my own thing and do not have somebody on top of me giving me shit or replacing me like I'm disposable. So
Yeah, that's another thing, because when I was at work, I was used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. Right now, I don't have to. Yes, I put a lot of hours in. I probably put more hours into my YouTube channel than I did at work, but I can take a break when I want. I can do anything when I want. I'm totally in control of what I do. And I totally understand that, because
yes.
what happened to me was, where I worked, I was past retirement age. I was going to do another couple of years. The company got took over, so I got made redundant. He's old. We'll get rid of him. Silly old so-and-so, So that's what happened. And that was right when at January, I was made redundant. And then, of course, then 2019, then COVID hit. So they did me a favor.
Yeah, exactly. Something similar happened to me. Like, I used to work in a restaurant and they fired me for a stupid reason. Like, and then COVID hit and they had to close down the restaurant. Sometimes karma works in a so weird way, but like when you're too nice too, that's when you get advantage of, like I don't want to change and be mean to people, but you just have to be careful, because I've worked in bars and I've worked in offices and there's bad people everywhere, not only in bars. So mean people are everywhere. So might as well work on your own things, your own business. And my goal is later to have like literally a business. It's already a business because I've give jobs to close friends and family. But later I would like my mom to be the manager, my dad to be the booker or whatever, so I can give them a job, hopefully.
Yeah, well, it's like, if you like, well, I won't call my YouTube channel a business because I don't make money at it. It's not about me. I'm not in a lot of YouTube channels. They're all about making money, or Patreon this and do that. No, if you're going to make any money, send it to the bands you're reacting to. They're the people that, if it wasn't for them, you couldn't react to them. And it's like making the money off the back of the bands. And I don't agree with that. But so I'm not. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about the bands. That's why you won't see me on my thumbnails, I'm about this big. You know, not half the page from my mouth opening, making some silly face. You know, it's not, this is what I mean. It's not about me. It's about the bands. And I really, really like to try my best to promote the bands and get them out there, get people knows it. And I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I think punk is actually making a bit of a comeback, you know.
I think so, yeah. I think so, yes.
It's getting a bit, it seems to be getting more popular now. And because there's new punk bands keep appearing.
Yeah.
Some in Japan. There's a couple in Japan that I've reacted to. You know, so it's all happening. I'm thinking, oh, this is good. I will tell you this. This is a funny story. When I was at work, one of the guys every year went to the Rebellion Festival, right? You know, chop his head off, and he's got punk written all the way through it.
Oh.
And this is in the IT department. You know, he's not. Anyway, so I was talking to him. I said, punk's dead. What are you going on with? I said, yeah, it's a waste of time. I said, God, you're going all the way up there. I said, no. Anyway, obviously, then I left work and I started my channel. And anyway, I didn't tell anybody I'd done it. He happened to see my channel and he saw me interview with like rum kicks and stuff. And it's like, what? he realized I was winding him up after all that time.
There you go.
Because I am into so much different types of music, like I say, and it's incredible, you know. So what's your plans at the moment then?
Actually, right now we're promoting our new song with Rum Kicks. We Are the Girls, so we're really pushing the promotion, trying to do the most interview as we can regarding the song, articles. And after that, we're gonna actually at the end of the month, we're gonna record a new video clip. So we're just trying to build as much as content as we can. And it's a lot of preparation to do all those projects like video clips. You have to you have to get ready like the clothes and the ideas and everything. I love to do it. But I think the best part is actually doing the video. And we have a great team, so it's always so much fun. So video clips, we're gonna do actually 2 new covers. I cannot say the names yet, but
don't give anything away. But I just want you to promote yourself. This is what I want.
Thank you so much.
Although at the end of this, when we finish, I will put a bit on the end and I will go berserk. Get over there and subscribe. Yeah, I'll do all that.
Thank you so much.
That's what it's all about. So you've got
video clips, 2 new covers that we're gonna do, and it's classics. We're gonna do 2 classics punk version. We did Barbie Girl back in the days, and the reaction was just amazing. People loved it. Also, after that, we're gonna play this summer. I can't wait to be back on stage. We're definitely gonna be back at Canadian Music Week for the 3rd year in a row. So we're really happy for that. Canadian Music Week is just so nice. Then we might go outside of Canada. Nothing is 100% confirmed yet, but definitely playing shows. Hopefully we will go back to Summerfest also. We loved it. Last year was amazing. We did the 55th anniversary of Summerfest. So a lot of shows, new songs, new video clips, a new album also is coming out. So because in summer we always take like I mean in winter we always take a break for the show. So I don't really like to play in winter time. I don't like to carry my stuff outside in the winter in the snow. So we take like a short break, but we still work, you know, we still go in studio, we write songs, we record songs, we do video clips. So we're ready for when we're gonna be more booked in the summer, because in summer we have less time to record and to do video clips. So that's why we take the time in the winter to work on content, on songs, on new stuff. And then in the summer we travel and we play all around.
Yeah, I know how long I know how long it takes to put videos together, even putting my intros together, because I've green screened, I've done this, I've done that. And people don't realize what goes into just making a video.
Yes.
And mine's only about 20 seconds long. So, 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, most punk music is around about 2.5 minutes.
Yes.
Short and sweet. And you're thinking, it wasn't long enough. So you have to play it again, don't you? Over and over.
I always like to come up with new like ideas, and I liked art also. I like makeup, I like fashion, so I like to incorporate all those things in the videos, and always come up with a new concept, new ideas. We've recorded like all the videos we've done in the past. Not one is the same, not one has the same vibe. They're all different. They all have a different color also. So just try to give the best to our audience.
Yeah, I've noticed, because I've been through a few, and I'm just deciding what's next after this one. And then, I'm going to, but if you say you've done Barbie Girl, I'm going to check that out.
Yes,
As
it's
well,
fun. Yeah.
And things like that, because this is what I mean. So you have, like, wintertime, you have a break, which is good, which makes sense. And then, because even if you go touring just around Canada, that's a long way.
Yes.
I mean, I've drove thousands of miles or kilometers in Canada. I never got out of Ontario. So I know how big Canada is.
But whenever we have, if you have a big festival or big opportunity and it's in winter time, we're gonna do it. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, this is what it's all about, and it's great. This is great. This is what I like when you get to talk about is how you've got together and everything. It's great, and you are so determined, and that is wonderful. That really, really is. I love that. I really do.
Thank you.
And this is, and I'm going to say this: women have more determination than men ever do.
You think so?
I know so. I mean, take Ewan, yourself. I mean, there's 2 classics for you, pair of you. I'll have to get Ewan and yourself and that all on at the same time, because this would be great.
Yeah, always when I have something in mind, I do it most of the time. Like sky is the limit, and we had the chance to meet so many wonderful people just by having the balls of doing something or taking the risk. I don't know if you have any question regarding We Are the Girls later in the interview.
I could interview them all.
No, I mean about the song, because I want to talk a little bit about We Are
Go for it. Go for it. This,
okay.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I didn't want to watch the interview because maybe I thought you had some question later.
It's more of a chat. If you've got something, you go for it.
So yeah, so I don't know if you have any question regarding We Are the Girls, but I was so determined on doing a featuring or a collaboration with another girl band. And we've been watching Rum Kicks for a long time. I love their concept. I love the fact that people hate so much on them and they keep going. I love their determination. I love their style. I love their music. And I like how they are so humble also, because in this business, being humble and being down to earth is so rare that I can identify with that. So I said, you know what, we're gonna do a song and it's gonna be a girl anthem, and but if we want the biggest reaction, we need to have like the strongest featuring with us. So that's when I said, you know what, why not do a featuring with Rum Kicks and just make it happen. And I had people in my team, like back then, they're not in my team anymore, but they were like trying to doubt me. They were like, oh, but you're sure maybe you can do something with someone more local, someone that is gonna match more with the vibe of, I don't know what they were trying to put in my head, but I didn't listen to it. I have a hard head too, and it paid off because I think the result is just amazing.
Great.
People loved it. We never had such a big reaction on our videos and interaction with one of our posts. And I knew from the beginning that it was going to be a major hit. People loved it. And I'm so happy that I didn't listen to those people trying to put the doubts in my head. And I just reached out to Ye Wong, because we had some people in common, and I knew that I could maybe try to reach out to her. So it's also because of our friend Steve from the UK. We love Steve. Shout out to him. Without him, a lot of things wouldn't have been possible. Like playing at Rebellion and the featuring with Rum Kicks. It's really mostly because of this guy, and he reminds me a lot of you. He helps people and support bands for free. And it's always promoting small bands, and we love him so much.
I've met him.
Steve Hiles. If you go to Chateau Hiles, Steve is the best host ever. He's so kind. He has no bad intentions. He's such a great dude. 100%.
Yeah,
I love Steve.
Yes.
So it's because of Steve that we actually did that collab, and we wanted to do like a girl anthem. And I reached out to Ye Wong. I sent her a demo, like a shitty demo. We did like a little thing like that. And she loved it. I didn't thought she was gonna say yes. She said yes. So just the fact that they're like really up there, they have a lot of followers, they have a lot of things going on, and they still took the time to collab with a smaller band, because I consider ourselves smaller than them. And it's not a competition. I love those girls, and we wanted just to show that we had fun. It was really a fun process. The back and forth with her. She doesn't speak well. She understands English, but it's not her forte, and she still took the time to communicate with me back and forth. I sent her the demo. She liked it. I asked her to sing those parts. She did it. Then in the studio too. Like some guys were like, oh, I don't know, I don't like how she sings, whatever. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I want somebody that when you're gonna listen to the song, you're gonna be like, this is Ye Wong from Rum Kicks. She has that unique voice that you can tell right away that that's her. And that's what I was looking for also in the song, that when people like just the mix, the Korean and Canadian mix, I just wanted to freak out people and surprise people. And I think it's the biggest collab in years. For real?
Yeah. But this is it. This is the problem, if you like, with the music industry. They get into the recording studio. Oh no, you don't want it like that. You want it like this. You want it like this. But you told them this is how I want it, and this is it, and it works, and it's great. And the video as well. Yeah, I'm just having fun. That was great to see that.
Yeah, and I knew we were gonna see each other at Rebellion, so I said, why not record a song now? Then we take the opportunity that they're gonna be at Rebellion, and let's just do a video clip. And we did it, and it worked, and it was so like well, the video was not really prepared or planning anyway. It was really like a freestyle. We were like, okay, let's do it here, let's record this. And I have a lot of experience like co-directing some videos, so I knew the scenes and the angles and what I needed for the recording. But we recorded with the small camera again, and we just like freestyled. And I think the results, you can see in the result that it was not like too fancy or too prepared. It was really like DIY on the spot, and we liked it. It was so much fun. The girls were so fun. And we had the chance also to invite them on stage, and they came and they performed the song for the first time ever in front of the crowd at Rebellion, and people loved it. It was like, people just loved it. They were freaking out.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me, when I have an idea in my head and it works out, and the results and the reaction of people when it's good, it like I'm happy because
Yeah, you got this the whole thing's great. But the thing about you say about the video, it's natural. It just looks natural. And right, you're on about filming. Some of my intros, when I film myself, I've done it on my phone.
Yeah.
With the green screen, I've just done it on the phone. It works, and it's like, oh well. But yeah, very, very good. I like that. I like the video. You're all out there. You're all having fun. I thought this is great. This is great, and it was a great collaboration. It really, really was. So well done.
Thank you.
But meeting, because obviously I've met you a couple of times down at Brighton, the opposite end to Blackpool.
And we went to Brighton, actually. Our first show in England was in Brighton. We play, what was the name of the club? I'm really good with names, but this one I don't remember. It was next to the beach.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm no good with names. I'm terrible. But when did you watch? Oh no, I mean, when I saw them, it was in end of July, I think, last year. What year was it you went down there? Last year?
2022.
The year before?
Yeah.
And Rum Kicks were there then?
I think they went there a little bit before us.
Okay, that's what. I didn't. Otherwise, I'd have seen you there.
We
so that's when
in June or July in 2022.
Yeah, because I went the 22 and 23 to see Rum Kicks, and I was going to do a second interview with them, and then the bass player left, so I thought, oh, okay. Anyway, when I met them this time, it says about doing it. He says, oh yeah, we'll do it. This time the other bass player, the new bass player, I thought, I'm not saying nothing. I am the kiss of death here. Every time I ask for an interview, the bass player leaves. Then I got a message from somebody. Have you asked for another interview? Why? I said the drummer, and the bass players both left. Oh, nipping heck. Now the drummer's gone.
That's where I admire so much Ye Wang for those particular things, is that she kept going.
I know.
And even if everything was falling apart besides her, she kept going, and she's still making shows, and she's still going, so it happens, it happens, and but you just need to keep going. And every time there's a storm, then it's gonna be better after,
I think you're two of a kind. That's why it works, because it's great. Honestly, it's great. So then where's your so you got some new music coming out?
Yeah.
Right. When's your next gig or your next tours or whatever? Is that
our next show is gonna be at Canadian Music Week, so first week of June.
Right.
That's when we're gonna start playing again.
How often do you rehearse?
Once a week, minimum.
Good.
Once a week. Yeah.
Well, this has been great. Honest, really, just chatting with you, it's great. You find out so much about the people in the band. It's absolutely great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop recording now. So if you just want to go like bye bye or whatever to everybody, then I'll stop recording. And then
can I say maybe
you can say what you like. Go for it.
Okay, perfect. Hi guys, this is Dope from Bad Skin, and you've listened to Old Mr. B. Thank you for watching, and follow for more.
Yeah, bye-bye. Well, there you go, folks. Right, now then. So all the information will be in the description below. Links there to everything, so you can check out the band, the channel, and all the rest of it. Well, lovely lady she is. I mean, honest. Determination, eh? What a way, determination. This is how you make it in life. Doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, you get back up and you go. And this is it. And it's all great fun, honest. This is why I like doing these interviews, because I get to meet so many wonderful people as well. you know, you react to the bands and you get to meet them. I don't care if it's via Zoom or whatever, but it's so nice to meet them. What a lovely person she is. Anyway, folks, don't forget, get over there, go and check them out and check out what else they've done as well. And I say all the information will be down below. And so I'd just like to say thank you so much for all your comments, your support and everything else. You're all absolutely awesome. And of course, please stay safe. This old fella will be back. Bye for now.